That's not how you laugh. Oh, shit. Yeah. So annoying. I do know it's early doors, Potters, but we do have another game on today up at the Hong Cricket Club between the Hong Kong Cricket Club and the USRC. Both teams probably we're looking at the taking around the ground. Yeah. So a hat trick delivery scheme before we find a solution. Richard a lot to play for here today for both teams. USRC just a one win for 3 games, but win today could put them in for a grand final position. KCC on the other hand, should they win today, they guarantee their spot in the so much to play for. Certainly well on their way to take long way to go. Looking you better. Warm conditions again here today at the KCC. Veggie Kingdom weather wall indicating a temperature at the moment of 31 degrees. Feels like 33 and quite a high relative humidity as well. Boys, there could be a chance of a little bit of rain this afternoon. So hopefully that doesn't stall the proceedings. Davidson on a hat. USRC winning the toss today. Obviously, we do get some rain as the day goes on. It's may potentially favour the side batting second. They picked up with Lewis onto the play. On the track. Again, through to the keeper, Chris Dubois Carter. Sporting the towel again today. Something cool. The second digit is 2. The second digit is 2. Something 2. It's quite surprising, really. briefly unaware of that. Gencor Premier League Cricket Oh, that one really weird off the good leg. Solid ball again today. Kind of like these 50% balls, solid. Again, KCC beginning.
5 for 13 here, USRC. 5 for 13 here, USRC.
And our apologies there for any technical issues. We seem to have lost sound there momentarily. What a great start here for the KCC Botters. Couldn't have wished for a better performance in the power play.
Quite astonishing, really. You've got Davidson taking 3 from this end, and Azaz Khan has chipped in with 2 from the other end. 2.4 overs, 3 for 4 Davidson's figures, eyeing off his first fifer in T20 Premier League cricket.
Yes, he is definitely hungry for that. I mentioned it during the week, actually, Botters.
Davidson left just outside the off stump, let through to the keeper.
Plenty to play for here for both teams. USRC winning the toss and electing to bat, having won one of their first 3 games. They do happen to manage to get a win today. They're still in the hunt to make the grand final. On the contrary, KCC, should they win today, they'd firm up a place in that grand final.
They definitely go through with a victory. Davidson, full defended.
Desperate for a partnership here, USRC. Got to make sure that they go on and back their overs out and cobble together some sort of total here to give their bowlers a chance to defend. We have seen some uneven bounce in the wicket. Has become a bit customary here at the KCC this season. So, if they can cobble together a score of 80 or 100, you never know.
No, exactly. If they can post a score in that region, they're definitely in the game.
As Davison comes in from the KCC pavilion end.
Again, a slower delivery.
He waited for that quite nicely in the batsman. That's the end of the over, 5 for 14. It's the one over to come in the power play.
Likely to be bowled by Azaz, Matthew?
Yes, I think he'll continue on, but we shall see.
Will they give it to Dan Pascoe, who's returning from injury today?
He's a massive in, and we had Dan on the commentary just a few weeks ago indicating that he wouldn't be back until the 50-over version of the Premier League series. But yeah, he's had some scans on the knee, and there's no structural damage, so he's decided to get back out there. So that's great for all cricket lovers here in Hong Kong. Dan won the 2020 Hong Kong Cricketer of the Year, so he's a great player.
He was down here yesterday, passed a fitness test. He was practicing in the nets with Simandeep Singh and came through that fitness test with flying colours. Azaz.
Oh, and that one's edge. Just squirreled away to back with a square, and that's gone for 4 Botters.
Yeah, inside edge, gone all the way to the boundary. Simandeep Singh couldn't get round quick enough. Even though he's the fittest man in Hong Kong, he still was not fast enough to get around for that one.
Very, very short boundary there, Matt. So I'd say probably only about 45 yards. So certainly picked his spot beautifully.
Here high. Happy to get that boundary, much needed boundary for the USRC.
And defended away. They're through for a quick single.
Very well taken single. Matthew, two very important Premier League games here today with all four teams playing, still with a chance of making the final, which is going to be held on Friday, the 1st of October, public holiday here in Hong Kong. Obviously, USRC not off to the start they would have hoped for, but as you said, Matthew, if they can post a score of 80 to 100,
you never know.
Them in the game.
You never know. Pakistan Association, the only team in this year's tournament who have ruled themselves out of the grand final. They've played all four of their preliminary matches and failed to win a game, so they are out of proceedings.
Matt, I might just quickly go around the grounds for Veggie Kingdom. Veggie Kingdom, 7th floor, VIP Commercial Centre, 120 Canton Road TST, where HKCC are playing LSW. In the 7th over, HKCC are 2 for 16. Matthew, you've got Nazakat Khan back in the sheds, Martin Kurtzia back in the sheds, LSW off to a wonderful start up the hill.
Wowee, and boy, oh boy, Botters. Look, LSW, I mean, if they were able to get a win together today, they'd give themselves a chance to get into the grand final. That one's bludgeoned away there to a deepish, whitish mid-on. Through for the single. So much to play for.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. And a convincing LSW win up at the HKCC today could see them leapfrog HKCC themselves.
Unfortunately for you here today, listeners, we've got the Veggie Kingdom run rate calculator. Should that be required later in the day, so we'll keep you abreast of any important sort of calculations that we need to.
And it could come down to net run rate. Azaz, full swing and a miss.
That's that no ball we talked about. Yes. He's bowled a few of those in, I think, all three of the preliminary games, Botters, and it's reared its ugly head again there. Last week, of course, one of the no balls costing him a wicket, so he's really got to get on top of this.
Yeah, and it's the free hit that it gives away as well, of course. As the Pigeons, I see, starting to come back into to the KCC this afternoon. 4 of them sitting there at short fine leg. Couple over at deep cover. Waiting for the shade to come across from the Eastview Apartments later in the day.
Sun's well and truly out now, Botters. It would be extremely hot out there.
Very, very warm. Zaz Khan. Full. Another swing and a miss from Zakia.
Umpire not moved there. Square leg. Our umpires here today, Tabrak Dar, Tosif Kari. And our third umpire, Nathan
Senkar. On the last ball there, very loud appeal for caught behind from Dan Pascoe out of covers and zero interest from anyone else.
Wow, it was the no ball.
Obviously didn't realise. Free hit. Zaz Khan. Shorter. Just only manages to take Zakir Hyatt on the hip and clutching at that hip a little bit of damage done.
Got away with one there, Azaz. I think it was
a 4 ball, wasn't it, Matthew?
It was really one that could have been easily just sort of noodled away to that short boundary, so he got away with one. Batsman in a bit of discomfort here. I think it's just got him on the soft part of the buttocks, perhaps.
Yeah, above the thigh pad. Two fielders behind square. Bit of protection for Azaz there. Simandeep Singh on the boundary there at just behind square, and Davidson at short fine leg. Waqas Khan leaving that one outside off stump. Probably a bit of swing away, I'd say, there from Azaz. That completes the power play, the 6th over, and the score is 23 for 5.
Yes, that wickets column, a huge problem here for USRC. I think these two have really got to get them through until at least the 10th or 12th over and put together a bit of a partnership here.
Yeah, Zakir Hyatt's got to play the supporting role to Waqas Khan. He's the national player. A lot is resting on his shoulders today, with 5 of his teammates back in the sheds.
And certainly a much improved USRC outfit this year with the inclusion of Waqas Khan and Gencor, I believe, as well.
They're wonderful depth, those players coming across from LSW, providing a national bowler and a national batsman into the lineup. They're quite a deep lineup today.
And it was great to see them get their first win in Premier League cricket against Pakistan Association earlier in the tournament. We're going to change of bowling here at the KCC Pavilion end. Atiq Iqbal Ur-Rehman. Been magnificent, hasn't he, from this short end at the KCC so far in this series, Bodders? He'll just sort of plug away at that 4-stump area. Lots of variation, lots of slower balls, and certainly try and avoid those really, really full balls because he will go if he gets in that wheelhouse.
Full, play down to long on for a single. Yeah, Matthew Atiq was leading into this match KCC's leading wicket taker in the Gencor Premier League T20 season. Been surpassed so far by Jay Davidson, but he'll be looking to put himself back on top of the pile.
He's a miserly bowler, Bodders. Really doesn't typically go for many, and you can usually bank on him for a wicket or two.
They're wonderfully consistent. Bowled at this end for many years, and we'll mix it up. Fingers across the seam as he comes in again.
That's that 4-stump area. He just probes away there.
Waqas can do nothing but just push him away to deep fine leg for 1.
Atkinson moved himself there into I guess you call a shortish cover there.
Yeah, he's well inside the circle. Atiq again, the Hyatt. Leg side, wide. Hahn retrieves there, fires at the bowler's end. Batsmen were always safe. Wide, +1. Just going to look to plug away, take the singles on offer when they're there, and look to put away the bad balls. Can't afford another wicket now, the USRC. Tucked away, down to fine leg. Ahan Trivedi will retrieve. They're coming back for the second. Ahan fires it in. Good throw, but
terrific running really in the end.
Wonderful running. Waqas Khan taking on the field and getting back for the 2 rather comfortably.
USRC just have to use their heads a little bit here, bat sensibly. There's plenty of ones out there, and we've just seen quite an easy 2. There's plenty of runs on offer. You've just got to keep your head down and. These two have got to put together a partnership. And if they do, if they can cobble together, as we said, that 80 to 100, you never know.
No, they can put them back in the game. See? Oh, wonderful delivery. I don't think
there was... Big appeal there from Chris Boudoir Carter.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything on that. USRC founded in 1911, Matthew, celebrating their 110th year as a club.
Magnificent. Beautiful facilities over there at the USRC as well.
For those not familiar with Hong Kong, USRC not very far away at all from where we are here at the KCC. Iqbal.
Worked away again, down a fine leg. It'll just be the single this time.
And again, been very busy in this over. Retrieves. Ahan Trivedi celebrated his 17th birthday last Friday, Matthew.
Well, happy birthday to the young man. He's been a fantastic addition to the KCC Premier League squad. Hopefully he gets his opportunity here this afternoon. Maybe for some birthday wicket spotters.
Sure, there's nothing he would enjoy more. See, full. Mistimed, inside edge of Hyatt. No run.
Now, some breaking news here. We've just had a message come in from the Veggie Kingdom Board of Directors. There's 4 advertising signs here around the ground. They're now they're having a little bit of a promotion here, Bodders. The first player that hits any of those advertising boards on the full today here will get a $500. That's $500 dinner voucher at Veggie Kingdom. What a prize.
Absolutely wonderful. Veggie Kingdom aims to infuse Cantonese vegetarian culture with modern culinary elements to create new and unique vegetarian dishes with a $500 voucher up for offer for the first player to hit one of the 4 Veggie Kingdom signs strategically placed at either end of the KCC.
Incredible scenes here, Botters. And look, we know how affordable Veggie Kingdom is. $500 worth, that's going to be quite a bounty.
It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful promotion. As Dan Pascoe making his return from the bowling club end, coming in to bowl what is the 8th over.
And we'll see here early doors if there's any cobwebs in the Dan Pascoe armoury, or he gets straight back into his work that we've so well accustomed to seeing from him. Usually doesn't go for many runs, and usually just a little bit of variation of pace. It's all it's needed.
We'll be bowling to Waqas Khan. Leans back on that one, just punches it away to Waqas Barkat at point.
Certainly a very well-respected cricketer in Hong Kong cricketing circles, Dan. Extremely hard trainer. I'd have to say that there'd be no one in the KCC senior setup that trains harder or works harder than he does.
Straight away, you can see he's getting that little bit of bite and turn, beating the outside edge of Khan.
Yeah, you get the feeling he's going to be quite the handful here today. And he's just strayed there down leg side, and that short boundary we spoke about earlier, he's picked that out beautifully, and that's 4.
Yeah, that's what Khan's doing. He's out there. He was 10 off 20 balls before that delivery, just taking his time, doing the right thing, being the senior batter out there. But when a loose delivery comes along like Pascoe bowled there, Khan put that away very safely for 4 runs. Moves along to 14 off 21 deliveries. Pascoe coming in again. Oh, that's the one that didn't get up at all. Big appeal. Didn't look like anything bat-wise was in that.
Umpire Tabarak unmoved there.
It doesn't sound a lot, but these 2 batsmen have put on 22 now, and
this is a crucial partnership.
Spend some time at the wicket. It is. It's absolutely crucial.
Just what the doctor ordered for USRC.
Let's go in again. Floats that one up a little bit more. Khan, let's go outside off stump. Getting warmer, isn't it?
It certainly is, Botters. Be very hot out in the middle there today.
Let's go. Floats that up again. Punch through cover for a single. Very easy signal. Single Jay Davidson retrieves.
So sun's certainly out here at the moment, but the forecast is for some potential showers here this afternoon. So let's hope they stay away.
The end of the 8th over, USRC 5 for 35.
As a Teakle looks like he's going to continue down here. KCC Pavilion end.
Yeah, Teakle obviously be looking to mix up his pace, mix up his length a little bit. Won't want to get too full to Khan, otherwise he can take full advantage.
Well, at this short end, I mean, really mishits will still go for 6. So he's really got to be nagging away at that short length around that 4 stump, which we've come to expect from him. That last over, I think he strayed a little bit too much down leg side. So hopefully for him, he'll be able to get his radar right here. That's more like what we have come to expect from him. Outside that off, not much you can do with that, Botters.
No, not at all, not at all. And that's you'll be looking to replicate that a few more times this over. Khan just taking his time. Well, that's full, and that bit.
Very well taken there by Chris Budwakata. That was a superb take.
And just quickly going around the grounds for Veggie Kingdom. 7th floor VIP Commercial Centre, 120 Canton Road, TST. We're at the end of the 9th over, HKCC, a 2 for 26.
Wow, Very good start there for LSW.
But that one didn't bounce, Matthew.
No, we've seen some variable bounce at that end. We've seen the odd one leap up, the leaping cobra delivery, and others keeping low. So at this pavilion end, we've mainly seen the ball keep low. I think that's been sort of the thing for the year. No matter which wicket we've played on here, it just seems to be keeping low at this short end, and the variable bounce at the bowling green end.
See, continuing the ninth over.
Nice up there to a deepish cover, just the single. From the KCC, or even held up on him. And then that's that's being all up there. Good on his away again. Oh, and that one it is.
Mark out a very easy last time.
Look, she has inverted confidence to come back after 3 seasons, so makes it very difficult to each game. Good match, back to overs. Trying that second shot. And who's the three? Because I'm certainly very comfortable set up. Very interested to see how he goes. Next one down. Oh, a magnet from Trump. That's what I lost. That's out. Fortunately, always have. Okay.
I'm trying to work out who it now.